You've been gone ages.
Jesus.
Nan, is she all right?
We had to identify the bodies. Then we had to talk to the coroner. Your mum's in a bit of a state.
Well, why? What's happened, Mum? What's wrong?
The coroner won't believe she dad's body. We go ahead without Jason's funeral.
Well, he can't do that, didn't you tell him? He dad and Jason, they've got to be together.
Oh, I'm sorry, love. But it's some sort of legal thing, in case there's a trial. If they ever catch them animals that set the bombs.
Mum, we'll get a solicitor. Mum, they can't leave us like this.
My Greg and Jason were murdered. And they won't even let me see them off together. All right. I just wish to God they hadn't got me. What was my Greg doing there? Do you want some tea? I just don't understand. And what was he doing undressed? He was in the showers, love. Oh, look, love. There's no point going over anything, is it? I think we should ring Katrina. Move.
Hey, listen. They're saying here that there's no connection with the gas explosion last year, but coppers will not comment on gang warfare links.
You'll be better granting some insurance, Fiddlemark, my words.
Behave yourself, will you? You wouldn't put lives at risk like that. Our Lindsay could have been killed in that explosion, and half the people we know could have copped for it.
Poor Craig, eh? He was the hero when our Carly was trapped in that gas explosion. Then he gets killed himself and his own son. It's terrible, isn't it? Do you know he was the same age as our little Jim? Hi, love, how are you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Not too good. Listen, you want to take it easy for a few days, you know. You've had a hell of a shock.
Not much chance of that. Well, not at the moment, anyway.
How's Susanna?
Still unconscious.
They tracked her sister down yet?
But the police seem to think she might be out of the country.
For how long?
I don't know.
Look, I know the poor girl's seriously ill and everything, but I can't be expected to mind her kids forever, you know. Can't Jackie Dixon help out?
Oh, she's still in the right state, Mum.
No, but I can't keep asking Val to take Wills and Kylie, can I? And if I have the four of them, I'm not going to be able to cope. I mean, after all, Harry's Jackie's son.
Well, then can't my dad help out? He's still on holiday.
Oh, yeah, it's all right for some. He just keeps getting under my feet.
I did offer.
He's useless with other people's kids. Harry again. Why is it always him? Just have a word with Jackie, will you? I mean, we can't be expected to do all the childminding, can we? It's not fair.
Okay, I'll talk to her when I'm...
Oh, can't you do anything to help out, Dad? Or at least keep out my mum's way?
Oh, it looks like it's down to me to start clearing up the damage at the club and speaking to the insurance people and that now.
Anything I can do to help, love?
Oh, I don't think so. I just need Jackie to sign a few things and sort out Harry and Emma.
No. I've still got this flaming tapestry project to do. If I don't show John Howard something decent by next week...
Oh, why don't you just get on with it? Get it off your back?
You know, I'm working on it with Karen. If I come out to hers, your mother will go in.
Oh, well, you lied to her last week. Do it again. Say it at school.
You won't say anything.
Oh, for God's sake, Dad. Just go. There's more important things in life to be worrying about.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, love. I'm sorry too. Greg was always good to me. And Jason died trying to save his dad. You should always be proud of that.
Nicky told you about the funeral.
I can't we do anything about it? I can't believe it.
We brought our Jason's things back from us.
Both in this respect, I must. You keep it, love. was proud of you, love.
He went mad. He said it was too sexy. That was just how Jason was. He loved you. I've always known that. Rachel told me to find you here.
Still no change.
I know. I came in earlier. How are you? The building inspectors have given the okay for people to go and get the stuff from the shops. I mean, they won't all be able to reopen because the props at all the flats will have to stay. I know it's a disaster, but we've got things to be getting on with, Jackie. I mean, the loss adjuster from the insurance is coming round after, and I've got these for you to sign, and the forensic people have gone, so I've got to start organising the clean-up.
Not today. I can't handle it.
Okay, I'll deal with it myself then. What about Harry and Emma? I mean, I've had to get my mum to mind them, and she's... Why couldn't you? I mean, Harry is your baby.
He's not. He never was.
With Susanna like this, we've got to pull together. Well, can't you just take him, just till we find the sister?
Not today.
Tomorrow, then? I can't do everything, Jackie.
Don't suppose I've got any choice, have I? Nathan?
Oh, I've only just heard. I was terrified. I thought it might have been you.
Okay. Catch you later.
Katie told me how bad she is. I feel terrible not being here. I looked at the club. I just can't believe more people weren't killed.
I tried to phone you. Why didn't you have your mobile switched on?
Oh, I was at my brother's place. It's a bit of a black spot.
I was desperate to talk to you. I don't want to know about the club anymore. I've had enough.
I think we're going to go outside.
Thanks, Jess.
I was thinking of a quiet funeral. Nobody back here.
Don't you think we should have people back? It is usual.
What do you think, love?
Whatever you want to do.
I'll go for that then. Just immediate family.
Right. I haven't even been to see Susanna. I feel like I should be with Harry and Emma, but I couldn't manage. With Jackie Corkle, they'll be fine. Me and Jason used to talk about having our own children. It's not going to happen now.
Come on, love, I'll bring you home.
Mum, you can't do that.
I'll take her.
You didn't know for it today. You're too upset. I'll get her a taxi.
Come on, let's get you home. You can get some sleep. Come on. Oh, and I'll go to the undertaker, sort things out for our Jason.
We can do that.
I'll see to it. Come on.
We can't let her do that.
Let her go if she wants to, love. Let her keep her mind off things.
What things?
Let's just get tidied up in here, and I'll make us some dinner.
No, Nan. Nan. What things? Like my dad being found with a woman next door with nothing on.
You've got an overactive mind, my girl. My mother lived through the Blitz, and bombs can blow your clothes right off. Anyone who lived through it knows that. Oh, so let's have no more of it, eh? Especially in front of your poor mum.
Why give up something that's taken so long to create?
It's nothing to do with feeling guilty. It's... Well, every step of the way since I came up with the idea, there's been problems. Now this. I just can't face 3 bills and all the hassle.
We've got Lindsay and Susanna.
If she pulls through.
She will, and they'll both help you.
Well, they can have the club if they want it. Things have changed since I started on it. There's us, and I think I'd be happy with what I've already got instead of chasing some mad dream. I mean, I've got Bob Lukey and Casey and Rachel and new mates like Vic and Darren. I just want to go with the flow, not live for work, have a quiet life.
Do you want to go back to the flat? Well, that is if they let us in. They're all propped up.
No, I go and sit with Susanna.
I was wondering when you were going to show up.
Thank God you're still in one piece.
Counting my blessings, mate, believe me. Susanna's not out of the woods yet, though. The registrar here's a maid. Says that she's stable but critical.
That sounds like a contradiction in terms. What a nightmare. You guys could have been killed.
Yeah, well, there but for the grace of God, eh?
Right, can you start stacking things up outside? The skips will be here in a minute. Thanks. Oh, what a surprise. I was just going to phone you. We just thought we'd come and offer our support.
This is terrible. It's a gorgeous pool destroyed.
Yeah, well, I don't need your sympathy. All I want is an extension on the money I owe you.
I don't think so.
Well, you've seen the state of the place. We're not going to be up and running for another few months yet.
December the 1st was the very latest date. I can't extend the time any longer. Business is business.
No way, I'm not having that. Especially when it was your psycho brother-in-law who did all of this.
We've been through all this.
It's written all over this job, Rose. Only a madman like him would bomb a place and give next to no warning.
For God's sake, how many more times? Alistair and me were in here. So was Callum.
Yeah, clever, isn't he?
We may have been at each other's throats, but there's no way he'd harm either one of us.
He's sly. This wasn't mindless. 2 bombs, one in the kitchen, which means the club and the restaurant can't function, and the second under the pool, our biggest attraction.
Callum didn't do this. I was with him all day till he left here.
No, he got someone to do it for him. Oh, he didn't intend on killing anyone, just wanted to put us out of business. Unfortunately, he killed 3 people. And you 2 being here is a brilliant alibi if his name ends up in the flame, eh?
Rubbish.
No, it's not. I know he did it. I can feel it. He's had it in for me ever since Barry Grant locked him in that container. Take him away, Rose, and talk to him. Tell him about women's intuition.
Do you really think he'd risk our lives to get back at Lindsay Corkin?
I don't know what to think. The day it happened, he was in one of his moods. Excited. I put it down to going to the Algarve, holiday fever. But it could have been the thought of this.
We could have killed dozens, hundreds.
Nah, she's right. Whoever sought it thought they would do the maximum damage to the business and the minimum damage to the punters.
What are you going to do?
I want him in the first plane out of Faro Airport.
I do.
You evacuating too, Mr. Dixon?
Well, I'm out of business unless I can find somewhere temporary round here.
We're setting up a makeshift office in the flat. We've got the OK for going back in.
Wish I still had one of those flats. It'd make things a lot easier. I was talking to the police. They don't seem to have a clue, did they?
Yeah, I feel really sorry for Jackie. She's worked so hard.
Yeah, I know.
She was telling me she's thinking of pulling out altogether.
Yeah? Mind you, I did warn her the day she went into the clubs and bars game. It's dirty and it's dangerous. She should forget all about that empire building and settle down. Even though Mike's doing that.
Oh, something smells good. Is there anything for me?
Sorry, you'll have to look after yourself.
Okay.
Did you talk to Jackie?
Yeah, she's not up to it at the moment, Mum.
Oh, when then?
Well, maybe tomorrow.
Oh, so meanwhile I've got to cope because you're too busy and your dad's nowhere to be seen. It's not fair, this, you know, Harry's here, kid. Get that, will you? Oh, and someone called Shelley rang to see how you are, I think, and she said she'd call back.
Hello?
Do you know, I don't know what it is about Harry, but he seems
Yeah.
to need twice
Yeah,
the
okay, I'll
looking
tell her.
after that Emma does. I mean,
Okay.
Emma, she wouldn't say boo to a goose. She's so quiet and good-natured, you know. Was that your dad?
Yeah, he won't be back for a few hours.
Oh, where is he? I wanted to speak to him.
Oh, he's at the school working on that stupid tapestry.
So how come I don't get to know about it? Do you know, he just goes out of here and he didn't even bother to say drop.
What are you doing?
I'm phoning the school. What for?
Because if you're too busy to go and get Carly and Will from our Vals, and I certainly am, then your father can do it.
Oh,
Will you just leave him? You know how important this tapestry is to him.
Oh, do I? Or is it the fact that he's just working with Karen?
Don't be soft, Mum. Why cause a load of hassle when we got other things to deal with? I'll go and collect the kids if I get time.
No, never mind, I'll flaming tapestry, Lindsay. When I walk back in here, your father promised me he'd be here to help me in the home, and it's not happening, is it?
A week on Thursday. It's the earliest I could get. 12 o'clock at South Sefton Crematorium.
Does he have to be cremated?
Nicky, don't you remember when he helped your dad convert that old chapel place? I don't want some work taking up my bones in 100 years.
It's just cremation, it's horrible.
But I just want to live. Come and lie down.
Come on.
Who was it you spoke to?
That dozy school secretary. Did you try the art room as well? Right, sorry to bother you. Thanks very much. Sure. He's not there.
She kind of tried all the rooms. The school's gigantic.
She said he's not there. That's good enough for me. So where did he phone from? Right, press 3. Is that Karen's answer machine?
It can't be.
Well, it's the last call we had. You want to flaming hear us? He rang from her house. He's round there carrying on with it, I knew it.
But if you got an answer machine, Mum, she'd be there and she'd answer.
Not if they're both tucked up in a bed.
Oh, for God's sake.
Tapestries. I must have been flaming stupid. It was all an excuse for him to be having his off with that stuck-up cow.
Will you stop it, Mum? This is ridiculous.
Look, he told you he was at school, didn't he? And he rang from Karen Dalton's house. I'm not stupid.
My dad wouldn't have an affair.
What a mug I am, eh? All these months and months of coming home late and then waking with her in the holidays, and all the time he's carrying on with her. I'll kill him.
Mum, you're being stupid.
Don't you dare say that to me. I've known him longer than you, Lindsay, and this wouldn't be the first time, you know. And once it was with my own sister. Oh, yeah, and then that Kathy one from the betting shop.
I'm going, I've got loads to do. And don't you dare accuse me, Dad, of having an affair, not till you've got proof.
What more proof do I need?
Hiya, love. How's Susanna?
She's still unconscious.
Free at last, eh? You enjoyed jail?
Look, you, I was acquitted.
Oh, soz, we're going to do now. Beat me up like your brother did.
You deserved that.
Come on, then. Because that's just what turns rapists on, isn't it? Power and control. Bit like your Ryan, the way he beat me till I said I raped Nicky.
That had nothing to do with me.
Oh, come off it. What he did to me wasn't that much different from drugging up some bird and giving her one, was it? Oh, it must be horrible being an innocent man wrongly accused.
Your boyfriend was telling me about you jacking it in at the club.
Hey, I don't want the dogs in the street now and that.
I'll keep stum. I think you made the right decision. You know I was against it all from the start.
And as long as you don't say I told you so.
I wouldn't say that. Never mind the club. I just thank God that you're still here, safe and unarmed.
Thanks, Dad.
We learn from our mistakes, you know, love. There's no shame in it.
Yeah, well, it was just too ambitious. Too much hassle.
Yeah.
Nicky! That's the man you should be scared of.
Nicky! Nicky! I've been away. I've just heard about your dad and your brother. I'm really sorry.
Thanks.
Look, I'm just on my way around your house now.
Good, I'll see ya.
Nicky, don't let that Torag Musgrove get to you.
No, I won't.
Look, I did have a thing for you. If there's anything you want, you know, just as a mate, just let me know, yeah? And I'm really sorry about everything that happened. Really sorry.
Right.
Where have you been?
I told our Lindsay to tell you they'd be late.
I said, where have you been?
At school?
Well, I phoned the school and they said you weren't.
I was.
Whereabouts in school?
In the textile department.
How come the school secretary couldn't get hold of you?
Oh, take the notice of her. She's thick as two.
Are you telling me the truth, Jimmy?
Of course.
Go and get the kids from our valve.
What's all this about?
Just do it!
Hey, thanks very much. Okay.
Okay, thank you. We'll be in touch.
Yeah.
Bye.
See you. You shouldn't be here.
I needed to see you. I need to ask you about what we saw after the bomb. Susanna and my dad.
You did all you could. We both did.
They had no clothes on. They were in the showers.
I don't know what you mean.
You're not stupid. You must have thought the same thing that I have. Was him and Susanna? Was her and my dad carrying on?
Don't be thinking like that.
Tell me.
Well, some things are best left alone.
You know, don't you? Tell me.
Yeah. They were seeing each other. I'm sorry.
This better be good. I was thinking that myself.
What do you think you're playing at?
There's no going back now. It's over.
He forged all his exam certificates, you know.
If you're absolutely sure, I'd love to stay. Hey, do you fancy another bottle of wine?
Coming up, beautiful, stylish and enigmatic, she married a legend and then became a legend in her own right. The Secret Life of Jackie Kennedy Onassis, next.